Hi, this is Rick with Easy Photo Scan. We're often asked about the different scanners that we offer and how to compare them. So for the next few minutes, we're going to do a quick overview of how you can look at both the equipment and the software and help differentiate between the various choices. Before we get started, it's interesting to note that Kodak's got a long legacy in the high-speed, high-quality photo scanner industry. In fact, they're the world's leaders. Back when photos were just becoming digital and that was taking hold, they created the S1220 model of photo scanner. A few years later, they created and improved upon that model with the PS810 and 410 models. And then not too long ago, they released the PS50 and PS80 models, once again improving upon the high-speed, high-quality capabilities of their photo scanners. Then, recently, Easy Photo Scan provided a value-added package creating the desktop using the PS50 model. So we'll take a look at all these different types of equipment and their user interfaces. Probably the best way to compare is let's look at the equipment first, and then we'll talk about the software and the various interfaces. We've spoken briefly about the various models that are available from Easy Photo Scan and manufactured by Kodak Picture. The reason for the different models is because your scanning needs may be very unique. We service everyone from photo enthusiasts and family archivists to professionals and businesses that are scanning hundreds of thousands of photographs for others. But no matter what model that you choose, whether it be the PS50, the PS80, or the desktop with PS50 model, they're all built with the same Kodak Picture engineering and components that are suitable for high volume use. Their scanning technologies and illumination systems, their abilities to support continuous feeding of pictures in their transport mechanisms, their connectivity, the TWAIN compliancy, the thickness and size of the photos, they're all the same. They use the same power requirements, they're the same size, and they even weigh the same. And every one of them has the same 1-year warranty with automatic unit replacement if anything were to go wrong. There are a few differences. The first one is in speed. We measure speed by the number of 4x6 photographs that can be scanned through a scanner in a minute at 300 dpi. The PS50 does 50 photographs like that per minute. The PS80 can generate scans at 85 pictures per minute. The other difference involves batch feeding, and that's the number of photos that can be accommodated in the actual document feeder. Now, these can be mixed size pictures, but it's just everything that it can hold at one time. The PS50 will hold up to 25 photographs, and the PS80 will hold up to 50 photographs. Turning our attention to the software and the user interface, this is where you interact with the equipment. Kodak Picture releases 2 different types of softwares with the various scanners. The one is the Kodak Picture scanning software in the advanced mode that they include with the PS80, and then there's a standard version that they include with the PS50. Both of these are Windows operating system compatible. The desktop version uses the TWAIN compliant applications that are available out in the open market. And these can be both Windows or Mac compatible. If we turn our attention to the Kodak Picture Scanner software, both the advanced and standard have many of the key features, such as and order information for your customers that you can fill out when you get started. It displays their images up in a 16-up window. There's the batch scanning functions. There's the ability to connect with the flatbed accessories from Kodak, which include both the legal as well as an A3 size. It does require the additional equipment of either the legal or the A3 flatbed. There's an image cleaner tool that's available. It can rotate images and then also do an auto rotate where the computer decides to rotate the images for you automatically. You can enhance images in their quality through the Kodak Perfect Touch. You can scan one-sided, which is simplex, or both sides, which is duplex. You can select things like various resolutions, different compression levels, sharpening the image. If you need to rescan an image, you can do that as well. It has the eliminate red eye feature. And then you can save to a variety of different media. Now the differences between the standard and the advanced Kodak Picture Saver scanning software is the standard version does not include an admin panel. It's only available in the advanced. And this is where you have access to being able to print thumbnail pages, print order details. You can delete scan jobs over a period of prescribed number of days as they age out. You can also view and delete activity logs. There's then the capabilities of using in the advanced software a feature of subfoldering. If you use that subfoldering, then that ties into the next advanced feature of file naming, where you actually have the name of that subfolder attached or appended as a prefix to the scanned image that is also numbered for identification. So for instance, if you're scanning photos from a vacation from 1983 and you put them in a folder entitled Vacation 1983, they'll have Vacation 1983, all those pictures will, and then they will have a number after there to differentiate them between one another. The ability to sharpen images is a feature in both the advanced and standard, but the advanced software allows you to do it on the fly. There's also the ability to not just as in standard do rotating images in 90-degree increments, but in the advanced you can have the feature of flipping them in a 180 rotation. And finally, there's various formats for file output. In the advanced, you can output in both JPEG and TIFF within the Picture Saver Scanner software. Now, it's possible to output in TIFF with your PS50, but it does require some additional tools that are provided with your 50, but just not integrated into the Picture Saver software. Before we look at the TWAIN compliant applications, let's review briefly about the scanning process. If we turn our attention to the Picture Saver scanning software, you'll notice that we use the Picture Saver scanners, whether it be the 80 or the 50, and then we utilize the scanning software to both scan and manage our images. Their output to be kept, protected, shared, and connect with others. Moving over to the TWAIN compliance software, we look at it a little bit of a different model in as much as that we have the same Kodak PS50 or PS80, but this time we're going to split up the scanning and image management to scanning management using the Kodak TWAIN driver datasets, and then passing those images over to an image management software that is TWAIN compliant. And this is the types of applications that are available. There's lots of them. We'll go over them in just a moment, that are all available in the open market. Finally, you output them to be kept, protected, shared, and connect with others, just like you did with the other applications. So how about these TWAIN compliant scanning softwares? The interesting thing about this softwares are that they all have unique and sometimes very differing user interfaces, and allows you the opportunity to choose one that matches the type of process that you want to scan with. Some of the more common names are Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Acrobat. Kodak offers a fantastic product called Capture Pro, which is a high-level scanning software. All your scanners come with the Kodak Smart Touch, whether it be the PS50, the PS80, or the desktop with PS50, and that enables the scanner's features of one-button scanning. There's other manufacturers like Paperport, Newsoft's Presto Page Manager, ViewScan, XNView, and others. When you purchase a desktop with PS50 software, you'll be provided with the Presto Page Manager TWAIN compliant software, and it will be provided in either a Windows or Mac operating systems application, depending upon how you intend on using your scanner. All this adds up to where you have a lot of choices to help meet your specific scanning needs. If you're looking for something that's fun and fast and easy, you're a family archivist, you're a photo enthusiast, you may turn your attention to the desktop scanner. The PS50 scanner allows you to save in both treasured photos and documents for both pleasure or for profit. And then the PS80 scanner can turn volumes of priceless memories into digital images. We also bundle some of these scanners with other features. We've spoken about briefly the Kodak flatbed accessories. These come in the legal size as well as an A3 size, and that is available to be operated in both a Windows and Mac environment. We also have the photo selector accessory from Kodak, and in this application, when added to your bundle, allows you to take album pages that perhaps have multiple images and scan them and then split them up into individual ones automatically. So whether you're looking for a PS80, a PS50, or a desktop with the PS50, all of us at Easy Photoscan would look forward to having the opportunity to be of service. We're at easyphotoscan.com. You can call us at 1-800-739-6919. We'd love to help you get started scanning all your photos and preserving those precious treasured memories.